Hi, Sherry here. I'd like to, from your brand new job, I'd like to share another tip with you today in regards to your resume. And today's tip is all about listing your work history. I want to tell you the number one mistake that most people make when they're listing their work history. And better than that, I'm going to tell you how to fix it. So it's quite easy. It's funny, I've seen so many resumes that where people list their work history. And they all do the same thing. They all make the same mistake. So I think it's kind of like we saw somebody else do it a long, long time ago and we all follow it for some reason. So what I want to tell you is this. When you list your work history area, you've got to put what years you worked at that job. You've got to put the company's name that you worked for, and you've got to put your title, your position, so what job title you had. A lot of people list this area, and when they do it, they put one of those lines in bold as they're going across. And 9 times out of 10, the one that they put in bold is the company that they worked for. So, for example, if you worked for Toll or Rio Tinto or whoever you work for, that company's name is across the top in bold. Then underneath that, you put down what job title you had. So you were administration assistant or whatever, and then you put where that job was. So the state that you worked in or the city that you worked in. And then on the other side or near that, you put the dates that you worked there. Guys, this is a very common way to list it. And if you're listing yours like that, I want to ask you a question. And the question is, why are you putting the company's name that you work for in bold? Why? Whose resume is this? Your resume, or are you promoting the companies that you work for? No one's going to hire you because so-and-so company hired you. That's not doing you any favors. What they're going to hire you for is because of your skills and your experience. So let's just switch that around, shall we? Let's put your job title as the first line and make it bold and put that company underneath in smaller font. Yes, it's important to say what company that you worked for, absolutely. But we're selling your skills to anybody that's going to have a look and read your resume. So we want to put your job title up the top in bold, because as soon as someone sees your job title, they will automatically get a vision and a visual of what skills you have. If you see a job title that says administration assistant, straight away in your mind you get a picture of the type of skills that they've got to be in an administration role. You with me? So let's put your job title up the top, put that company just a little underneath it. Don't make it as big and as bold as your job title, and there's a reason for that too. So that way, when a reader is looking at your work history section of your resume, I'll tell you this. Very few people will read your entire resume in its entirety. Very few people. There's a lot of words on a resume, and they're not going to go through and read every single word. Today, people are scan reading resumes. So they will look at that resume and they will just scan down that section with their eyes. Now, what you want them to see during that quick scan is your job title, your job title, your job title. You with me? Administration assistant, administration manager, health and safety professional. I don't know, whatever your job titles are. Because once you see all of those job titles and they jump out at that page, that basically gives them a very clear picture without them reading anything of what skills you possibly have. You with me? So don't make that company the one that's in bold that takes that top position. No one's going to hire you because so-and-so a company did. They're only going to hire you because you've got the skills that they're looking for. And we're going to sell your skills. So little tricks like that can make a huge difference. Thanks for joining me here today, guys. I certainly hope that you can get into your resume now and switch them all around and put your job title up the top. You watch, it'll make a big difference. Now, I am doing Facebook Lives every day over the next week or so. So if you'd like some more great tips, all you got to do is follow my Facebook, like and follow my Facebook page, and you can get alerts every time I'm doing a Facebook Live, and you can get some more tips every day. Thanks for joining me. See you soon.